Everyone has a favorite era of Rust. For me, that's easy.
You're not making it out of here.
Thornburg is down. It's a fight to the death.
I got him!
No way.
Sniped him. Bye!
Slavery works!
The new scientist compound.
Absolute shit.
Congratulations, Mr. President.
You're a piece of shit.
Coronavirus officially hitting the U.S.
I'm lighting out.
You fall over here?
Headshot! He's dead! Oh my god!
Dylan went in and just started slaughtering everyone.
You are so terrible. You are so bad.
8 years ago, I installed Rust. But it wasn't just me. I brought friends.
We have some bad hombres.
The early days were just about learning, building airlocks in honeycomb, running monuments and getting lost. Back then, maps were crafted and could be drawn on. The game was simpler.
I hit him again. I downed two.
There weren't vehicles or water monuments. Workbenches didn't exist. I mean, you couldn't put a lock on a TC.
Damn it.
Rust was just an island, but with endless possibilities. The game was changing. Updates were weekly. One Thursday you get a spinner wheel, and the next they'd release launch site.
Greetings, survivors and friends.
With so much of the game still in development, there were some unintended features.
Like, you see dumb or some shit?
For a few players who do anything for loot, we were bound to find something. In 2017, you couldn't raid with ladders or twig, making some players think building a roof was optional. But if you had enough teammates, you could just boost up.
Okay, stay. Yes! Okay, we got it! Boys, we made bait!
Bucket caves were also targets. Players would block off the tunnel entrance, but leave the elevator less defended.
You ready to jump?
Rust then didn't have good physics. If you disconnected midair, it would stop your fall.
I'm behind them.
Oh my god, we're in.
Roaming raids was another highlight. Back then there was no bag limit. We'd place down so many, we'd never be on timer. Raiders would have to deal with relentless waves of nakeds. Without the team system, they couldn't tell a grub from their own teammate. It wasn't always about the loot. Sometimes we did it for the thrill. Tool cupboards weren't lockable. Take your eyes off while building. 2 hours later, there's a fucking high wall on your front door. Building privilege was also static. If you exceeded it, you'd need a new TC. Forget, and we placed down our own. Imagine returning from a farm run to a trio of squatters on your roof. Rust had the bright idea to allow the use of twig in raids, which made high walls pretty useless. Didn't catch the memo? Thanks for the sulfur nerd. They rolled that one back pretty quick. By 2018, Rust was leaving early access. The developers had made big changes, fixing many of our exploits and adding new content like learnable recoil, tiered crafting, and a new item called scrap. This was meant as a universal currency, used for researching blueprints, but also to purchase items from a new unreleased monument. The team called it a safe zone.
How are you not dead? You're so terrible.
You piece of shit. You're a piece of shit.
Yeah, you're a fucking whore.
I farm fish for days.
War Thunder is my favorite vehicle combat game, and it's free on PC, consoles, and mobile. I've racked up over 300 hours using a handful of the 2,500 real-life tanks, planes, helicopters, and ships. From the Japanese Zero to American Abrams, War Thunder has vehicles from every era and nation. The community also has over 70 million players to compete in epic battles. Vehicles are modeled intricately. Each engine or fuel tank has been crafted to react to enemy fire, while the damage X-ray view shows the effects of every hit. I personally love using the game's strangest vehicles, like Japan's KI-109 strapped with a massive 75mm cannon. Play free on PC, consoles, or mobile. New and returning PC and console players who haven't played for 6 months can receive the massive bonus pack, including the unique Eagle of Valor skin, 100,000 Silver Lions, and 7 days of premium. Sign up now with my link below, and thank you to War Thunder.
3 days to go until the royal wedding.
4 more freed from the flooded cave in Thailand.
What happened? You fall over here?
Stevie!
This week, the new scientist-protected compound.
Outpost was a safe haven. There were shops, a refinery, workbenches, and even a recycler. It was a guarded city where players could meet instead of fight. But for the three of us, all we saw was opportunity. At first it was just trolling, blocking players on the refinery, and luring others into blind spots. Stand there and I'll boost on your head. Back then, safe zones weren't really safe. It just prevented looting. Until we realized the recycler and refinery were fair game. You could also bait players on the edge of the zone.
Thanks for the loot, buddy.
It was a nice little hustle, but we had no idea what was coming next. This is where it went from petty theft to organized crime. In August, Rust released its second safe zone, Bandit Camp. While Outpost was a fortified city, Bandit was shady. It introduced gambling, sold military weapons, and had one difference. While Outpost safe zone stretched the whole monument, Bandit's was one floor, meaning if you died outside, we could loot you. Just before the safe zone was a room with no guards. One of us would block the stairs while the killer emerged. It only took 60 seconds for the guards to lose aggro. By the time you got back, it was like nothing happened.
I don't get how Bandit Camp isn't shooting you.
If you got mad,
You're a piece of shit.
we'd just F1 kill and use our bodies as boxes. Even if you made it upstairs, we'd get you on the recycler, or listen for the jackpot sound while you gambled. All that stolen scrap, we had to spend on something. Luckily, Bandit's weapon shop had just been restocked. Back then, windows weren't bulletproof, and with the building zone so close, we could see you from base.
Sniped them. Bye!
It got so bad, Rust added a guard to the room and made the hostile timer 30 minutes, which would have worked if we didn't kill every guard in Bandit. When we got bored, we took our operation elsewhere. Not even Outpost was safe. You didn't get any loot, but shit, we didn't care.
Epstein is dead.
Notre Dame on fire.
The brand spanking new, definitely not a gyrocopter.
Inside Bandit, every week felt the same. But outside, Rust had grown. The oceans had come alive, with boats and scuba divers, with cargo ship and oil rig. In the air, balloons had appeared, which if you learned to steer, could land in courtyards.
Yes! Oh my god. Thanks for all the metal, loser.
Be a nerd.
Soon after followed minicopters, but my favorite addition was a default BP that could be crafted at any safe zone. For a couple rope and resource, the compound bow had more damage than an L9 sniper rifle, and when paired with HV arrows, had the same range. Back then, it could be drawn forever. It was so overpowered, we refused to use anything but.
I killed him! I killed him!
Oh, dude, that was so close.
I got him! I got him! I got him!
No way you got him, bro.
Oh, I killed him! Oh my Holy God, shit!
What the?
Oh, no way! No way! 224 meters. I killed him! I killed him!
No way.
Headshot! He's dead! Oh my god!
Is he running towards you?
Headshot dead.
Pussy, Ruskamper, pussy. Where are they?
Oh, no way.
Back at Bandit, Facepunch also made changes. They expanded the safe zone to 2 floors to prevent camping, but at the back of the building was an industrial chute. That was beyond the guard's line of sight. I think you know what happened next.
Funniest shit I've ever seen.
Yo, my dude. Yo.
Dead.
Get a custom on him.
No way you had a custom on him.
Stop shooting at me. You're a f***ing dude. Nah, you're a bitch. Killing people right as they're coming into...
That's gold, bro. Heli, you gotta get on the roof.
Right here? Can I put him out right?
Can you throw fish?
Nice.
I had shot the guy in the heli.
Oh, got everything.
You piece of shit.
I farmed fish for 4 days. He's pissed.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna throw it at him.
Way too early.
Yeah. Was it? Yeah,
Oh my god,
it?
stacked.
Oh, was it too early?
You're a fucking god.
Coronavirus officially hitting the U.S.
Is now spreading throughout the world.
Ordering non-essential employees to stay home.
75 cities are living through these protests. Many are in flames.
Outside, the world was falling apart, but I didn't care, because all I wanted was to wake up and hop on Rust with the boys. In February, modular turrets were added, which clans spammed in their courtyards. but if you destroyed them, they dropped their weapon. All it took was 100 arrows. In March, cameras appeared, which we used to broadcast our underground fight club to the entire server.
Zoidberg is down. It's a fight to the death. Ordinary goes for the bone knife. He's going for, he's stabbing him. Ordinary. Oh! How does it feel to be the Fight Night Club champion today?
I'd just like to thank all these people for competing with me and just have to show them who's the best, you know?
You know, Ordinary, that was a great fight. That was a great play going for the bone knife there. Pimp and Go here is going to give you your prize.
July added cars and removed our safe zone exploit, expanding the zone and making players inside invincible, which in hindsight probably made sense, but we still found ways to piss people off.
Hey Noble, what are you doing? We're giving you stuff. Why are you killing? You're not making it out of here.
What the f*** is this?
There's a guy giving BPs out, and Dylan went in and just started slaughtering everyone.
I couldn't help but feel the game was changing direction. By September, you couldn't roam the shores for boats, or the roads for minicopters. You had to buy them in shops. The world started to feel smaller. In December, experimenting was replaced by the tech tree. Soon after, the compound bow was removed as a default BP. Everything was put behind a paywall. It became less about exploration and discovery. But there was a lot of good too. The drone market was cool, and trains, well, we found a good use for them.
He's coming up right now.
Jump in and loot him, jump in and loot him. There's a guy above you. Get it wherever you can. Run, 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 run.
Maybe. Let's go.
Events in Washington have taken a violent and tumultuous turn.
Distinguished guests, my fellow Americans.
Container ship ran aground in the Suez Canal.
And then, it was just me. The others had moved on. I kept playing, but the only thing I exploited was the size of my base, fitting as many boxes and utility into the smallest frame possible, hiding in some corner of the map where no one could find me, all while rust grew around me.
The main pressure to venture where it's wetter comes from the underwater labs that we looked at last week. Rockety McRocketface has now landed with a thud.
One of the main reasons I became a creator was to relive these memories.
But you can't kill in a safe zone, right?
Yo, what happened to your friend?
Well, there's actually one exception. Camping here with an Eoka.
The weird thing about getting older, you can't pinpoint it to a day. It just happens. But you can't live in the past forever. Someday, you gotta grow up.
I'm dead.
LR dead.
Oh! Dylan! I'm lagging out. I'm lagging out. I just despawned.
Sir, stop the train, stop the train!
That's awkward.
Who's to watch that on your stream?
You're gonna die.
No, I'm gonna live.
I seen it a second too late. Holy fuck. I took a screenshot. Nice little memory, yeah?
But what if you could go back one last time? Would you do it? Today, Rust is a different game, and that's okay. You can't live in the past forever. But before I move on, I got a few more stories to tell. What do you say? You up for one more adventure? See you on the other side. Boys, I think we went too far back. A big thank you to War Thunder. Play for free now on PC, console, or mobile and claim the massive bonuses linked below. Available to PC and console players who've not played for 6 months, including the unique Eagle of Valor skin, 100,000 Silver Lions, and 7 days of premium.